This is McCook's Mr. Bill. It's an honor to have you here. Let's talk about aloe vera, an aloe vera plant. It's more of a cactus plant than what you might think, but the stickers are not going to get you like many of the cactus do. It's worth owning, and why? Well, if you would cut one of the ends off of it, you can get the gel out of that for a cut or a burn. It's worth its weight in gold for that alone, absolutely. And on a day after event, when medicine isn't around anymore, you wish to God you had these kind of plants and the knowledge that growing them will give you. You bet. And it's also a cash crop. Also a cash crop. Now say you wish to start growing little plants like that and get them growing on up. Well, how do you get them from there? You take a big plant like this old boy and you cut off one of those, and then you let this seal and heal. And after a few days, it'll look like this bad boy. It'll seal itself up and it's ready to be planted, because this way bacteria could get into the stem itself and kill the plant before you get started. Okay? What you do, now I take about 50% sand and 50% dirt. Mix them together real good, because the plant needs water, but it doesn't like its feet, the roots, wet, to stay wet. And quite often soil will do that. It'll just make it too wet for it to do much with. Now what you do, let's get you this bad boy. And what you do, it's sealed, and you just take a finger and poke in there like that to give you the hole, and stick that in and close it up just like that. Now this is damp already, and so it won't need any water. Once this starts kind of closing in, that tells you need more water. And maybe once a week, you can feel this. If it starts getting dry, you can add some water. But other than that, let it alone, because aloe vera usually uses and needs a lot less water than you would think. And most of the problems people have with them is from overwatering. Absolutely. And in no time at all, you'll have something that looks like this bad boy. And down the road, they get really big, nice, beautiful plants. Absolutely. And so I've been growing them for a long time, and I hope you consider growing aloe vera yourself. And as a valuable asset, you might want to trade them or even sell them, as well as use them as gifts. How often do you give somebody a gift and they couldn't care less about it? You give them an aloe vera plant, they know that it's a useful plant for burns and cuts, things like that. They're not going to throw that in the trash. This is McCook's Mr. Bill. Thank you for your time.